Hello, this is Dieter Knüttel for Personal View gear test, and I've got here the Laing vest that supports the gimbals, right? So this comes in this very nice bag and it's not really heavy at all. Let's unpack it. Right, first we've got the vest with the beam here where you attached that thing here. You've got also this connection where you connect the gimbal or the handle of a gimbal to this arm. For my gimbal, it doesn't have a square, a round handle, so I did use another solution. So I do not need that, but if you've got a normal handle, this is very perfect because you can just hook it in here, there, up, and it's in. But I do not need that. So here we have 4 screws, and I can undo them a little bit, not too much. I have the ability and the possibility to move this a little bit up and down to adjust the vest and to adjust the height of the crane. So I tighten it so that it doesn't come loose. It is really sturdy, very good, feels like very good quality. We have the suspension here, which I can make also wider and smaller, so I can put it up and down depending on the body size. Yeah, let's put it on. Right, so take the bottom straps and tighten them, and the chest straps. Very good. Now I have to try to connect this over there. Now see if that works. Oops. Do not do this inside, because as you can see it's very high, and once it's on, one moment, here, if there's no camera on, it really goes around, and if you've got furniture or if you've got lamps, you can really damage them. With this strap you can adjust the height of the gimbal where you have it, but I leave it like this. Here's my gimbal. It is a KM Optimus 2-hander with the remote control, and I just lock it into the strap here. So here I am. I switch it on. And switch the remote on. Here we go. Yeah, and now I'm sort of ready. The gimbal takes the vest takes the weight. This setup is about 2.5 kilo, which is quite light for this suspension here, so that if it goes up, it sometimes hits the edge, so you have to loosen this spring a little bit so that it's in the mid area, right? So let's try to walk a little bit with that. Switch the camera on. Still, you have to try to walk very carefully, not very fast. Try to keep your hip on level and turn slowly to make the pan. If you got the right direction, walk again. Keep the hip on one level, try that. The gimbal and the vest tries to evade some of the movements, but still, the better you walk, the less problems you have with your footage. If I'm in mode 1, I can go down and the camera follows, and go back up. Here we go. Turn. And slowly back to the table. I would advise that you have a little bit pull on this hand and the handles to keep the suspension a little on the springs a little on power, because then it doesn't touch. You see, if I let go, it touches up there. I'm sure you will see that in the video later. Otherwise, it wears nicely. For me, these metal bars are a little too tight on my shoulders, on the back of my shoulders, on the Latissimos. But people of a little smaller size will probably don't find any problem there. Otherwise, it's sturdy, it feels good, and I think if you have a long day of filming in front of you, this is an ideal tool that makes you filming and life much easier. Bye for now.